The European Internet Network brings you the news, sponsored by DHL Worldwide Express, your distribution partners.
Hello and welcome to Inside China Today. I'm Deirdre Brennan, and here's some of the stories we're following for Friday, June 5th. The Big Five nuclear powers agreed to quick action to stop an arms race in Asia. The U.S. House urges President Clinton to change his China plans. And Taiwan increases efforts to stop a child-killing virus. China, the United States, France, Britain, and Russia have agreed to a plan of quick action to halt a nuclear arms race in South Asia. The foreign ministers of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council met in Beijing on Thursday to discuss the crisis in the region. The ministers condemned recent underground nuclear explosions by India and Pakistan and called on both countries to stop all further tests and to immediately and unconditionally adhere to the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. The ministers also called for global efforts to strengthen nuclear non-proliferation, with a goal of international adherence to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. U.S. legislators and human rights activists marked the 9th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre on Thursday with a call to U.S. President Clinton to rework plans for a state visit to China later in June. Some of the controversy centers around Clinton's plans to visit Tiananmen Square, the site of the massacre of pro-democracy demonstrators by Chinese army troops in June of 1989. The U.S. House of Representatives passed a non-binding resolution urging Clinton not to participate in planned official welcoming ceremonies on the square and to put human rights ahead of business and politics. But the White House says Clinton has no intention of changing his plans. Meanwhile, thousands of Hong Kongers last night attended a candlelight vigil held in Victoria Park to commemorate the victims of the Tiananmen Square massacre. It was the first major demonstration against the massacre held on Chinese soil since the former British colony was returned to Chinese rule last July. A university professor in Beijing, who lost her 17-year-old son in the massacre, told the South China Morning Post that to Chinese people, the month of June means bloodshed and killing, and that it is therefore inappropriate for Clinton to visit this month. Health officials in Taiwan will set up a centralized disease control team to monitor a virus that has already killed 26 children, hospitalized 132, and infected at least 9,000 others. The cabinet has ordered a coordinated attack on enterovirus 71 that has mainly affected newborn babies and small children since it first appeared on the island about 6 weeks ago. Pediatricians estimate the virus has infected as many as 100,000 children. The Ministry of Education has been asked to monitor the epidemic and to close schools if necessary. And now for a look at the weather for the weekend. Expect partly cloudy skies over Beijing. Daytime highs will reach the low 80s with overnight lows around 55. It will be partly cloudy in Shanghai. Highs will reach the upper 60s with overnight lows in the high 50s. Expect showers and thunderstorms in Hong Kong. Highs will reach around 80 with overnight lows around 70. Taipei will see rain. Highs will reach the upper 70s with overnight lows around 70. And that's Inside China Today. For the European Internet Network, this is Deirdre Brennan.
Today's news was brought to you by DHL Worldwide Express.